Hi, I'm Anne Graham, and I've been privileged to work with a number of amazing meeting planners over the last several years, as well as speak to thousands of business executives and leaders at all levels in the organization. And I've been honored to be named a Tech Speaker of the Year. I think I have a pretty good understanding of the things that are important to a lot of different meeting planners when they're looking to hire a great speaker who's going to deliver a great event for them. First of all, you want someone who can not only inform, but also inspire. You want someone who can educate, but also important, a little bit of entertainment. You want someone who can really challenge your attendees and participants to step up, to think bigger, to think differently, and you especially want someone who can help them leave the room motivated, transformed, making a difference as a result of being at your event. That's going to change their world. That's going to create buzz for you. It's going to be something memorable that they're always going to remember. And as you can see by the testimonials that are throughout this page and throughout the site, that's exactly what the participants and attendees at my keynotes and workshops experience when we have the opportunity to work together. It's also really important for me to make you look good by really understanding the needs and interests of your audience. And it's different every time, so a canned speech just won't do it. I love the opportunity to figure out what's on their minds. What are their fears? What are their aspirations? What are their challenges? Why are they coming to your event? And what are they hoping to leave with? And then customize my material. Everything from the stories I tell, to the little anecdotes, to the kind of fun we have during the session, and everything in between. And as a matter of fact, I often have people come up to me after a speaking engagement and they say, "Did you work in our industry?" Well, first of all, there's a good chance that I probably did. But more importantly, what that reflects is the attention to detail, which makes sure that everything we do at your event really connects with your audience and resonates with them deeply in a way that's very, very relevant. It's so important to connect with their hearts as well as their minds in order to have that really lasting transformation and impact. And in order to do that, I try and create aha moments throughout the event. Those times when the light bulb goes on and you can tell that someone has made a shift in their thinking that's forever. I really enjoy those moments. That's what keeps me doing what I do. It's also really important to make sure that you have some memorable sound bites, things that after your event, your participants are going to be taking back with them. And again, saying, "You wouldn't believe where I've been, you wouldn't believe what I've learned." Now, these are different for every event as well, but things that I've used in the past that I found that have worked their way into the language of the organizations of people who've gone back from the event are things like return on people or find your lettuce. Perhaps it's all about octopus management. And of course, one of my personal favorites, the only person who likes change is a baby with a wet diaper. All of those things can really resonate and be something that attendees take back with them to say, yes, this is changing the way I look at my business. There's one other thing that's critically important when you're looking at hiring a speaker, and that is that they make your life easier, and it would be my pleasure to do so. One of my core values is to make sure that I'm A, low maintenance, and that B, I bring a whatever it takes approach to making your event successful. Because after all, you've got a whole lot of other things to worry about when you're putting together an amazing event, and you just want your speaker to get the job done. I can tell you stories about the times that in the background, we've been rolling up our sleeves together to go make something happen so that the attendees on the other side of the curtain would never know the madness and the craziness that was going on behind the curtain. And quite frankly, I think that's actually part of the fun of being a speaker. We never go looking for those kinds of experiences, but when they happen, we make it right and we get it right. So here's what can happen next. If this sounds like the type of thing you'd like to explore, go ahead and click on that connect button just down below. Let's start the conversation going. Tell me a little bit about your event, what you're trying to accomplish, what's important to you, and what's important to your audience. I take on a very select number of speaking engagements every year where I think I can really have major impact and where I think there's a really great fit. If we find that fit and we decide to move ahead together, it's going to be my pleasure to help you create your best event ever.